Good morning! Ako si Axel, ang ka-DiskarTech niyong host this morning. It has been a rainy week this week, no? At ika nga nila, when it rains, it pours. Dahil nangangalahati pa lang ang taon, masasabi na nating RCBC has been blessed indeed. Nandyan ang mga new products and services launched, important government partnerships, at syempre, mga award that recognize our hard work. Best digital bank lang naman tayo according to the United Kingdom-based Business Tabloids Awards, ang natatanging Pinoy sa winners roster. We were also named the best digital bank in the Philippines for 2021 by the Dubai-based International Business Magazine Awards. Ano naman ang masasabi mo doon, love?
Ayan, tama ka dyan, Axel. When it rains, it pours naman talaga. And we are truly grateful for all of these rewards and recognition. Ayan, nakakalakas ng loob dahil ibig sabihin, we're headed in the right direction. Pero alam ninyo, hindi lang tayo dyan blessed. Blessed din tayo with the best industry partners that enable us to do these things that we do. Kaya naman, siksik, liglig at umaapaw tayo ngayong umaga. And with some of them here, magandang umaga po. And it's really truly a pleasure to have every one of you here. At dahil nga, we believe that the honor and recognition should be shared with everyone who help us make all of this possible. Kami naman po ang mag-a-award sa inyo with today's araw ng pasasalamat sa mga madiskarting kabalikat.
Tama yan. And to kick off today's event, time for our daily dose of inspiration muna tayo, love, from Mr. DiskarTech himself, RCBC's Executive Vice President and Chief Innovation and Inclusion Officer, Mr. Lito Villanueva. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sir Lito.
Kami naman po sa RCBC, kami po natutuwa dahil kami po yung pinakaunang universal bank sa Pilipinas na nabigyan ng pagkakataon ng Monetary Board ng DSP nung kasagsagan po ng krisis ng pandemya ng COVID-19 kung saan po in less than a week ay inaprubahan po ng Monetary Board ang aming request authorizing RCBC to receive government deposits just to facilitate the disbursements of the social amelioration program. No? So ito po ay natutuwa kami dahil po ay binigyan kami ng pagkakataon at ngayon po ay ngayon po ang panahon para naman pasalamatan namin ang aming mga katuwang sa prosesong ito, sa adhikain ito, sa layuning para maagarang maibigay ang mga ayuda, ang pera ng laan ng gobyerno para sa ating mga kababayan o mga pamilyang Pilipino na nangangailangan ng tulong mula sa ating pamahalaan. So syempre, ngayon makikita nyo, matutunghayan nyo mamaya kung sino-sino po yung ating mga top partners sa buong Pilipinas, sa buong bansa, ay bibigyan po natin ng recognition. At ito po ay itinaon namin sa ating pagdiriwang ng ika-123rd anniversary ng Philippine Independence Day. Alam po natin sa Sabado, sa June 12 ay ating ipagdiriwang na naman ng ating kasarinlan ng ating bansa. So syempre ito po ay pagpapatunay lang ng sambayanihan lahat ng ating mga kasama sa industriya, sa banking and finance. At yan po, siyempre, mula po sa aming chairman, Helen Luchenko D, at siyempre sa aming napaka-aktibong presidente and CEO, si Eugene Acevedo, na po ay inyong mapapakinggan din ang kanyang mensahe. Ay kami po at lahat po ng aming senior management team, lahat po ng team ng DiskarTech at ng buong digital team ng RCBC, kami po ay taus-puso nagpapasalamat sa inyong walang sawang pagtulong at sa ating mga kababayan. At siyempre po, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ang ating pagsasama para po sa lalo pang sanib puwersa natin para sa tinatawag nating inclusive digital finance at para po matugunan ang isang bold vision ng BSP kung saan ang twin goals po ni BSP Governor Diokno ay to have 50% of the financial transactions to be converted into digital that 70% of adult Filipinos to be part of the formal financial system. So syempre po ito po ay attainable at achievable dahil po sa tulong ng bawat isa sa inyo ngayong umaga ito. Maraming pong salamat at magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you so much po, Sir Lito. At mukhang lalong ginanahan ng lahat with Sir Lito's inspiring message, no, love?
Oo, talaga namang truly inspiring si Mr. DiskarTech. Kaya naman, we have more from our government partners. Direct, paki-play po please.
Manggagawang Pilipino. Sa Pilipinas o saan mang panig ng mundo, ang ating kaagapay sa malagong ekonomiya. Ngayong may pandemya at matamlay ang paghahanap buhay, handa ang Department of Labor and Employment na umalalay sa inyo. Patuloy ang pagbibigay ayuda ng ahensya sa ilalim ng Bayanihan 2. Nandyan ang tulong panghanap buhay sa ating disadvantaged o displaced workers o TUPAD. Ito ay Emergency Employment Program para sa mga manggagawa sa impormal na sektor. COVID-19 Adjustment Measures Program o CAMP, isang one-time financial support para sa mga nasa formal sector. Abot kamay ang pagtulong o AKAP para naman sa displaced OFWs. Magkakaroon din ng programa para sa mga nasa tourism at education sectors. Katuwang ang DiskarTech ng RCBC at ang BSP sa pagpapalaganap ng digital transactional accounts sa buong bansa. Mag-download ng DiskarTech mobile app. Ilagay ang ID number kung ikaw ay DOLE program beneficiary at i-verify ang account. May digital account ka na! Para sa mas mabilis at madaling pagtanggap ng emergency cash subsidy at iba pang programa ng DOLE. Ang pera, diretsyo nang magagamit na pangbayad ng bills, pang-fund transfer, at pangbili ng load, telemedicine, insurance products, at marami pang iba. Kikita pa ng 3.25% interest ang ipon dahil bank account ito. Ang DOLE at DiskarTech magka-partner para sa pag-asenso mo. This is it! Download na this!
Kapit-bisig. Sulong sa pagtulong. Damayang sambayanihan. Ito ang ating ayuda arangkada. Saan mang sulok ng bansa, patunay na walang anumang pagsubok o krisis na hindi pagtatagumpayan. Kung bawat isa ay sama-sama. Kaya natin to.
Syempre, all of this will not be possible if not for the help of our partners in the government who supported our projects. Bawat twist and turn nakaalalay para mas marami pa tayong mapagserbisyohan.
Tama yan, Axel. Kaya naman, let's hear more about this from our Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Governor Benjamin Jokno. Good morning po, sir.
Magandang umaga at Happy Independence Day. Ngayong panahon ng pandemya, nakikita natin ang tunay na diwa ng ating pagka-Pilipino sa pagtutulungan at pagdamay sa ating mga kababayan. The past year gave little cause for celebration. The COVID-19 pandemic led to the disruption, if not outright closure, of many of our businesses. Its impact has been consequential to the extent that it could not undo the progress we achieved the last decade. While weathering this pandemic has not been easy, there is still reason to remain hopeful and optimistic. For one, we at the BSP are pleased to see that the foundations we had laid for digitalization are bearing fruit. There is better public awareness and appreciation for the digital financial services. The industry is capitalizing the enabling regulations we have set forth. For our part, we are stepping up and garnering support for our digital reform advocacies. These critical developments give us confidence in the realization of an inclusive digital finance ecosystem and in the country's readiness to thrive in the new economy. This also gives us greater motivation to pursue our digital agenda. I'm grateful for players like RCBC's DiskarTech for taking the lead and harnessing the efforts across industries to serve the public. More than ever, we need deeper engagement and collaboration to ensure vital financial services are within reach of our kababayan. Today's Madiskarting Kabalikat event is truly for the industry players, partnering with government, standing shoulder to shoulder, employing innovative measures to disrupt the upheaval caused by the pandemic, and in turn, realign goals with those of the national government. Indeed, challenging times bring out the best in all of us. We thank and applaud DiskarTech for helping us advance the government's financial inclusion and digital acceleration goals by reaching out to the marginalized and the underserved. We also recognize the significant contributions of rural banks, microfinance groups, and other stakeholders that have kept Filipinos afloat during this pandemic and whose services are invaluable in the last mile. Together with our sectors of growth, these major stakeholders comprise the bulk of the economy and play a key role in our post-pandemic recovery. Through their willingness and openness to explore and adopt innovative technologies, models, and practices, we are able to reach out to more Filipinos, especially those who stand to benefit most from availing digital financial services. The success thus far of Ayuda Arrancada and similar efforts prove how cooperation among industry players and regulators can inevitably bring huge results. This is only the beginning. Together, we can surely achieve greater strides in the future. Sa diwa ng bayanihan, tayo po ay patuloy na magtulungan para sa pagsulong ng ating bansa. Sama-sama, walang iwanan, ika nga ng kasabihan, matibay ang walis, palibhasa'y magkabigkis. Sana'y manatili po tayong malusog at malayo sa sakit. Maraming salamat at magandang araw po ulit sa inyong lahat.
Thank you so much for that wonderful message, Governor Jokno. Oh, love, naalala mo ba how in the early days of the pandemic, RCBC was in fact at the forefront of helping the government disburse much needed aid, especially to its beneficiaries?
Oo, Axel, naaalala ko yan. Parang kailan lang yun, di ba? Actually, parang ngayon pa din eh. And it's all thanks to the Department of Social Welfare and the Department or yung DSWD funds natin, yung trust and support nila, di ba? So ngayon naman, let's hear what they have to say as well tungkol sa ating mga madiskarteng kabalikat. We have, ito si Miss Amy S. Torre-Franca-Neri, Undersecretary for Operations ng DSWD. Ayan, good morning, ma'am.
A pleasant morning to each and every one of you. First and foremost, I'd like to thank and express my utmost appreciation to the Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation and its partners in providing the Department and Social Welfare and Development of much needed assistance in ensuring the protection and the social welfare of our constituents through their services. In the spirit of the celebration of the Philippine Independence Day, we recognize the accomplishments we have made to provide aid to those vulnerable individuals and families that are highly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. The restriction of face-to-face interactions and adherence to the minimum health protocol in the efforts to prevent further spread of virus has been one of the greatest challenges that both the public and the private sector have faced. Despite these challenges, we were able to continue to work together and create innovations in delivering our services. Thus, the delivery of the Emergency Subsidy Program of the DSWD would not be possible without the help of one of the financial service providers, such as the RCBC and its accredited payout partners. I would like to enjoin everyone here today that the most important person in our sector, be it public or private, is the one whom we serve and provide our services to. Let us not, or let us continue to work together towards the betterment of the Filipino people and the whole of the community. Again, a pleasant morning to everyone, and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Yusek Aimee. We are truly honored to be of service rin talaga and partners of this government in pushing for financial inclusion and digital acceleration. And to add to the list of DiskarTech's growing partnerships, hindi rin siyempre pahuhuli ang labor sector, which we aim to help empower with our array of financial products and services. Di ba, love?
Yan, para naman bigyan tayo ng insights about this. Let's hear it from our Secretary Sylvester Bellia III ng Department of Labor and Employment.
Warm greetings to all our friends from the Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation and all its accredited payout partners. Thank you for inviting us to this significant event. I commend RCBC and its DiskarTech for honoring all its partners who have been instrumental in the disbursement of government's financial assistance to those struggling with the fallout of the pandemic. We see fulfillment in helping specifically displaced Filipino workers here and abroad. We draw inspiration and strength from our collaboration, knowing that we have dependable, efficient, and madiskarteng partners like you. May this year's Independence Day theme, Diwa ng Kalayaan sa pagkakaisa at paghilom ng bayan, serve as our guide in our efforts to work as one to win the battle against COVID. In behalf, therefore, of the Filipino working men and my DOLE family, I acknowledge the invaluable support of RCBC for putting together your payout partners to serve the interests of the Filipino working men. I look forward to many more fruitful years of collaboration with RCBC and its partners beyond the pandemic in serving our modern-day heroes, the overseas Filipino workers. Sama-sama nating pagtagumpayan ang labanang ito. Thank you and mabuhay tayong lahat.
Yun, Viva Love. Ramdam mo talaga ang power sa message ni Secretary Bello. Salamat po, sir, for your kind words. And also, we would like to acknowledge as well the presence of DOLE Undersecretary, Miss Ana Dione. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Ayan, thank you. Actually, feeling ko nakapag-warm up na tayo, no, Axel? Medyo marami na tayong messages from our government partners kasi sobrang dami talagang sumusuporta dito kay DiskarTech, di ba? So, I think now is the time para sa ating main event. Excited ka na ba dyan, Axel? Para makilala na natin ang mga madidiskarte nating kabalita.
Balita ko, mainit-init pa yung plake natin dito.
Oo, di ba? Pwede na ba nating simulan yan? Kaya, eto na, simulan na natin. First off, ayan, kilalanin natin ang ating mga payout partners who not only make transactions faster, easier, safer, and definitely more accessible to all Filipinos, especially ngayong pandemic. Especially, sabihin na natin di ba, geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas as well. So, here they are. Ayan, simulan na natin. Guagua Rural Bank.
Bangko Pangasinan.
Rural Bank of Sentral Pangasinan.
Rural Bank of Ilog Negros Occidental Incorporated.
New Rural Bank of San Leonardo.
Bayad.
Kanilang Bank Incorporated.
Rural Bank of Haen Incorporated.
Kilusang 5 para sa lahat multipurpose cooperative.
GM Bank of Luzon Incorporated.
Pangasinan Bank Incorporated.
Villarica Pawn Shop Incorporated.
Rural Bank of Ginobatan.
Sikat Sari-Sari Store.
Gemary Pawn Shop.
Rural Bank of La Paz.
Rural Bank of Mangaldan.
Lhuillier.
Congratulations sa ating mga madiskarting kabalikat partners, di ba?
At ito yan, Lava, first wave pa lang yan dahil banking in one's neighborhood has never been this efficient, safe, and accessible. All thanks to our ATM Go merchants, ang ating neighborhood ATM covering 72 lang naman, Love, out of the 81 provinces nationwide. Nahiya pa ang ATM Go na i-cover. Siyam na lang naman yun.
Tama.
At lahat kasali. Walang maiiwan sa ating sa digital acceleration. Dahil join din lahat sa financial inclusion.
Tama yan, Axel. Talagang 72 out of 81. Konti na lang, di ba? Ang ating ATM Go team, kayang-kaya yan. Kaya naman, we rank all of our ATM Go partners based on the number of transactions that they have managed to complete. Ayan. Malaking tulong ito in bringing closer to the communities and empowering Filipinos to take charge of their financial decisions. Kaya naman, here they are, Axel.
Our top 20 is Romil Store from the province of Northern Samar.
Yan. At number 19, we have JUR Enterprises by Johnny Uy Rafael from NCR.
Yan. Moving to the 18th spot, we have Criselda Store.
At number 17 is Jose L. Kiong Enterprises.
And now we have Rao Pharmacy comes at number 16.
RC Bakery is at number 15.
We have Clark Travel and Business Center at number 14.
Johanna's Lodging House is at number 13.
And Pension, Jonica makes it to the 12th spot.
At number 11 is Kathred Sari Sari Store.
At ngayon, dito naman tayo sa ating top 10 ATM Go Merchants Love. At number 10 is Jewel Art Bake Shop.
Number 9 naman, ang Henry L. Tan Store.
Ito, lucky 8th spot naman sa Belia Elise Store.
Ayan, hindi pa patalo. Another lucky number, 7. We have R.E. Mijares Enterprise 2.
Sunod dyan ang J4NS Variety Store, our 6th place.
Okay, dito naman tayo sa top 5. Ayan, panlima ang LA Commercial and Enterprise.
Sa 4th spot naman, we have the Dayan Carlo General Merchandise.
And now, top 3. Here we go. 3rd, ang A-Grudge Cellphone Center 1.
Hindi rin nagpahuli ang Ebanen General Merchandise.
And our top ATM Go merchant, ang tunay na maaasahang madiskarteng kabalikat na dapat lang nating kilalanin. Ayan, ang Palawan Pawn Shop.
Ayun na nga, di ba? Love, congratulations to all the winners. Para naman to further express our gratitude, ito lagi tayong pinaanyayahan. Our boss, RCBC President and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Eugene Acevedo, has something to say to all of our partners. Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning. Magandang umaga po to my fellow Bisayas. Daghan kayong salamat na di amo diri karon. Good morning. Good morning to everyone and happy Independence Day. I'm so happy that DOLE Secretary Bello, Governor Ben Jokno, DSWD USEC Neri, and later ARBA President Lisa Timbol all spoke this morning. When RCBC started its digital transformation, honestly, we did not anticipate that our new technology could be used to help our fellow Filipinos during the pandemic. Siyempre po, masaya kami that we could distribute ayuda to over 4 million families using the RCBC DiskarTech network. Malaking pasasalamat po namin sa mga payout partners who we have recognized today. Without you, hindi po namin magawa yung nagawa nating lahat. We are not just partners, we are fellow advocates in this really, really beneficial mission for our fellow Filipinos. Umpisa lang po to ng DiskarTech. Marami na hong nangyari pero umpisa lang po to. Marami pa po kaming plano para sa susunod na mga buwan para mas lalong makakatulong sa kapwa Pilipino. Maraming salamat po. Daghan kaayong salamat. Kami po ang inyong lingkod. Ito po ang inyong DiskarTech.
Ayun o. Thank you so much, President Eugene. Maraming salamat po sa short but very sweet na message this morning. Di ba, love? Sobrang lakas talaga natin kay boss eh. Lagi tayong sinasamahan yan. At ngayon naman, let's hear it from one of our industry partners. Here is Ma'am Elizabeth Carlos Timbol, the President of the Rural Bankers Association of the Philippines, or RBAP, and the Chief Operations Officer of the GR Bank. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah?
Morning, ma'am.
Yes.
Morning,
Okay.
ma'am.
Mhm. Okay. Good morning to all the distinguished guests, BSP Governor Ben Jokno, RCBC President and CEO Eugene Acevedo, Secretary Sylvester Bello III of DOLE, DSWD Undersecretary Ms. Amy Neri, Mr. Lito Villanueva, RCBC's FinTech Genius, and to all the guests of this event. Pasasalamat sa mga madiskarting kabalikat. The COVID-19 pandemic truly was a challenging time for all of us. But the Bayanihan to Heal as One Act has made us all work together to help our country bounce back. Kailangan talaga natin maging madiskarte sa panahon ngayon. We, the rural banks, are glad to be partners with RCBC's DiskarTech in the distribution of the Social Amelioration Program, particularly the DSWD Emergency Subsidy, and soon with DOLE as well. Such partnership has enabled us to deliver the program for recovery and rehabilitation to affected sectors in a quick and efficient manner. GR Bank alone was able to service more than 200,000 beneficiaries in only less than 3 months in most parts of Central Zone. Thank you to Mr. Villanueva and his team for this momentous opportunity and for being with us every step of the way. Thank you, RCBC, for recognizing our efforts. I would also like to thank and acknowledge the GR bankers and all the frontliners who went out during the height of the pandemic and fearlessly served our kababayans in the far-flung areas of the region. They are the true heroes of this endeavor. I always say, volunteer and make a difference, lend a hand and our nation stands. Together, we can do so much to promote and protect the collective interests of all Filipinos, thereby leaving no one behind. Sulong tayo mga madiskarting kabalikat tungo sa maunlad na bayan. Salamat po.
Ayan. Thank you so much, Ma'am Lisa. Truly inspiring po talaga yung message ninyo and ito pong buong umaga pong ito. Yan. So, thank you so much again, ma'am. Actually, this has been a very productive morning for everyone and a truly fitting recognition for all of you here who have been part of our journey. So, actually, before we end po sana, we would like to request everyone if you could please turn on your cameras. Ayan. Ang uso po kasi ngayon ay groovy. Groovy naman po tayo. Ayan. For this, to record this momentous occasion. Tingnan natin ang mga magagandang ngiti ng ating mga partners. Ayan. Nakikita na po namin kayo. Hello po. Good morning.
Pasalamat ako uli si Liza ang ating ang napakasipag na RBAC president na si Lisa Timbol. Kasi makwento ko lang ho sa inyo, isa ho si Lisa sa talagang talagang sumuyod ng buong Central Luzon para lang ho mabigay ng ayuda sa tamang panahon, sa mabilis na panahon. Kaya ho kahit marami ho sa kanyang mga staff ay nagkaroon ng COVID, patuloy pa rin silang nagbigay ng ayuda. At talagang kahit holiday, kahit weekend, kahit abutin ng gabi, tuloy pa rin yung kanilang mga tao sa GR Bank. Maraming salamat. Siyempre, yun nga, sa lahat din ng ating mga kapartners, yung sa Kantilan Bank na nandito ata si Jella Hatchcase, saka si Tanya, maraming salamat. At sa lahat pa ng ating mga partners, yung Bangko Pangasinan, at sa lahat po sa inyo. At hindi mo po namin gagawa ito nang wala kayo sa aming tabi. At kasi kami talaga ay kasama po ninyo sa lahat ng sa hirap at ginhawa, kumbaga. Salamat, Liza, sa RBAC at sa lahat ng ating mga partners. Yan. Okay, picture na tayo.
Ayan, oo. Alright.
Minsan hindi natin tanaw, tila nakatago ang sikat ng araw.
Minsan may lapang pag-asa, parang gusto mong sukuan na.
Pero tuloy lang sa pagsisikap, ibangon natin ang pangarap.
Sa ating sipag at galing, pangarap ay mararating. Tayong lahat, sabay-sabay, magkasamang lalaban sa buhay. Anumang hirap ay haharapin, bawat pagsubok tatangwirin natin. Lakas ng loob, tibay ng puso, ganyan tayo, madiskarteng Pilipino. Hindi matitina, hindi papatalo, ganyan tayo, madiskarteng Pilipino. Madiskarteng Pilipino. Madiskarteng Pilipino. Ipagpasalamat ang pamilya, sa piling nila ay magsaya. Yakapin natin ang pagbabago, kapit lang laban Pilipinas.